constantly overwhelmed by what I have been chosen to perform. Then an angel came to me one day, told me to kneel down and pray. For unto you a man child would be born. Oh, this crazy circumstance knew his life deserved a change. But everybody told me to be smart. Look at your career, they said. Orange baby, use your head. But instead I chose to use my heart. Now the joy of my wow. Y'all know the rest. Anyway, so I got that download like a few minutes ago. I'm like, why is this song in my head? I'm not even thinking about this song. I haven't even listened to any Lauryn Hill. Actually, it's been a minute since I listened to a Lauryn Hill song, but that's neither here nor there. So I'm like, okay, Spirit, what are you trying to tell me? So the moral of the song is she chose to give life instead of taking a life, right? So it's giving energy like somebody chose to keep their child here instead of giving their child up. Look, split the deck. Care. Come on, Spirit. I love when you work it out with me. I love when you're working with me. Okay? Care. Somebody chose to show care. Okay? Because they realized that they were in collaboration with God here. It says parenthood, patron, and support. Yes, somebody chose to show love. Somebody chose to give life instead of just taking a life here. Yeah. It's like even though they had all those other things going on, look, they still chose to give life. This could be somebody who had to cut out some friends or whatever the case is. You know, it could even feel like these friends could have even felt like the baby stole this person away from them, because this person could have been like the life of the party, right? Hello, hello, welcome in, you guys. This is a person who could have very well been the life of a party, but they chose to keep the baby, right? So it's like now this person, they like, look, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, but I choose this baby at the end of the day. You know, they could be like singling this person out. Maybe their friends didn't have any kids, but they're like, you know what? I'm not listening to nothing they saying. I'm having this baby. I don't care what nobody say. Look, look how crazy that is. So yes, that's literally the energy, you guys. Somebody is deciding. Y'all look at it. It came right back out. Somebody is deciding to have this baby. They are. I don't know who this is, but congratulations to whoever this is that is deciding to keep their child and not listen to a bunch of people. Okay, we got mask and not listen to a bunch of people. This is a person who decided to take up their own identity, make decisions for themselves. They like, look, if it's any head that's gonna be on my face, it's gonna be mine. And so this is a person who wearing their own face. They don't care about none of that. They don't care about none of that. Yeah, look, it keeps coming out. Look, it came out again. Okay, so I'm gonna just leave it down because it just keeps coming out. Literally. Look, and now stubborn is in reverse. So yeah, this is a person like, no, I'm listening to myself on this one. I'm listening to myself on this one. So now you got people, you know, trying to get evidence, trying to see, is it true? Is this person really keeping a baby, right? Like, of course they are. This is a person who is operating in self-love. And it's like this person is saying like, hey, this child is a part of me, so therefore I love myself, so I love this child as well, right? And it's just giving the energy like it's falling right under apology. It's like, look, I'm sorry, I can't be hanging out with y'all no more. I can't be hanging out and drinking with y'all no more. Like I'm starting anew here. I'm planting the seeds to start something new. Right? This is my fate. This is my fate. Yeah. I may have been overwhelmed at first, but I gotta make room for this third wheel that's about to come in. Right? The baby is the third wheel. And look, it closed out on me. Oh man. So it's definitely giving the energy like this person have people in their ear trying to tell them like, you don't want to do that. Look, you got too much going on right now. Like, look at all that you got going for you right now. But they wanted this person to be smart. They wanted this person to think about their next move because they like, hey, it's a trap. Like, you're just gonna trap yourself here. So be careful. They're telling be careful, but this person's like, no, it's mine. I want it. I love it. I'm gonna cherish it. They want to reserve and preserve this, right? They know it's gonna be an adventure, but hey, you live and you learn. At the end of the day, with the coach coming out, you live and you learn. It's like as long as they get an advice from a good place, they'll take it. They'll take it. Look, somebody may be getting a new house so they can make room for the new addition. Oh yeah. I'm telling you, it's they not gonna be hanging out with the buddies no more. They not gonna be with the girls no more. They gonna be in the house, laid up. They gonna be in the house laid up. Okay? People gonna still want them to come out even though they pregnant. Like, well, you're not even showing yet. Da 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 da. You can still come out and eat with us. You don't have to have nothing to drink. This person is thinking like, do I? Do I not? Do I? Do I not? I don't know. Like, it's probably not good for me to be out. Yeah, this person has completely withdrawn from all sorts of things, not just like drinking or partying. This person has withdrawn from so many things. It's like, yeah, I'm just good with my memories right now. I'm just good thinking of the good times, right? But they like, look, you gotta compromise. You can't just let this thing take over your life. Like, I'm telling you, somebody is in this person's ear trying to get them to change their mind. But this person is like, look, we're gonna have to compromise. We're gonna have to come to some sort of agreement here because at the end of the day, I want what I want. My choice is my choice, right? But somebody is feeling like they're like, it's like, look, once you decide to have this baby is gonna control every part of your life, right? But this person is like, look, that's why I have provisions. That's why I have provisions, right? Or this person is giving me like it's worth it at the end of the day. Is the energy as well. It's like it's worth it. It's worth having this baby, right? Is the energy. Look, I just seen accident. I just seen accident and then I seen blessing. So this is totally like an accidental blessing, not planned, not even thought about or any of that. It just wanted to just happen. It just happened at the end of the day, right? Some people could be like, oh, they could be saying is that, you know how people be like, oh, well, they good, but at the same time, look, fury. Ooh, somebody is mad. Wow. That's crazy. Somebody is mad that you choosing to to preserve here, to persevere. Yeah, somebody's mad that you're deciding to go the distance with it, that you're deciding to put in the work, okay? Somebody's mad about it. That's crazy. And then you got somebody saying that it ain't so. It's just your imagination and you need help. At the end of the day, it's almost like somebody saying you delusional, like you crazy, like something gotta be wrong with you. Right? You need some help. Like you look what you doing. And you're like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I'm having this baby, okay? You see the little ultrasound? Too cute. Oh, okay. You got promise here. So the baby daddy may even decide to step it up, right? And make her own this woman. But this is a blessing though. This is like a blessing in disguise at the end of the day. But this oh man, so this is going so fast, right? Because you do have the care card here, right? With the woman, the man, and the baby here, right? And then you have the savings here with the man and so it's like they're gonna build together, right? So that's where the promise comes in at. The sweetheart, they're together. The promise, they're together. Baby, it's like they're willing to put in the work here. This masculine is willing to put in the work. Look, they're gonna be right there with you. Somebody's planning to be right there with you the whole time, whether it's the actual father or not. And somebody could be telling them too that they trapping themselves by dealing with someone who is expecting, right? But this is somebody who is ready. They like, look, I'm ready, babe. I'm ready to drink the Kool-Aid because they just see you as a sweetheart and they think it's a precious thing, right? They think it's a precious thing. And at the end of the day, this is a person who is of merit, right? This is a kind person. This is a loving heart here who doesn't mind. Who doesn't mind, right? Justice. Come on now. Come on now. This person is balanced. This person is just. And this gift, right? This gift that you receive from the Most High is justice as well here. Yes, a gift of family. A gift of family. That's what some of you guys are receiving, a gift of family. It's a beautiful thing here. And it's so unexpected. It's so unexpected. It's like people really thought that you would just continue to go this route, a prideful route, right? So this could be a person who is like, doing well for themselves, right? And people is not understanding why they're giving all this up to have a kid, right? But they're like, no, it's fate. The time is now. It's fate. It's meant to be. And this could also be making this masculine feel proud to be a part of this family unit as well here. Right? So we have conflict. Oh, goodness. So remember, I did say even if he's not the father, he's stepping up to the plate. And people could be telling him he's setting a trap for himself. So there could be some conflict here. Okay, so if this person is not the father, there could be conflict with the baby's father and the person who is in a relationship with this person. There could be some sort of conflict there, right? But we have homeless. Oh, so you may end up having to like choose or something is the energy. So you may have some guys fighting over you and you gotta choose one. You're gonna have to kick somebody out in the cold here, right? Look, we got blind. You're gonna have to kick somebody out in the cold because it's like, you didn't see something clearly, but them getting in that conflict allowed you to see something. So you was able to make a decision to end something with one of these people here is the energy. Yeah. Because you're like, oh my gosh, like this whole thing turned into a nightmare. Oh my gosh. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, you didn't realize somebody could be so dark here. I mean, dark, dark. With the right coming up, ceremony, mystery, and magic. Mm. Yeah, you didn't realize. Oh, man. Mm, mm. We have loneliness. I'm trying to see, like, which one, though? Like, which one is it? Is it the baby father or not? We have accident here. Mm. Hopefully it's because if you look at this, she's in a hospital. She's in a hospital with this loneliness card. She's in the hospital, right? So it could very well be, it could be a situation where this person kind of comes along after the fact, like after you're pregnant or something, because this light is shining in. Like, even though this person is lonely, there's a light. There's a light shining in, right? Right into her face, and everything else around is dark. So there's something there. There's something coming in. Yeah, literally. Could be old country boy. Or something to that effect. hmm But it's gonna have somebody disturbed though. So it's almost giving the energy like somebody's baby father could have left the female alone, and another person came along, took up the responsibility with pride, okay, and was there for this person here and built a family with this person. So it's kind of giving the energy like somebody took a kid in as their own here, right? So we have disturbance coming out. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's like being with this baby father energy could have been a disturbance here. It could have been a real disturbance, but they lucked up though. They lucked up with this other masculine stepping in after the baby father left them alone. Is the energy? Yes, they lucked up with someone coming in with this eternal love. It's like they hit the jackpot for sure. Yes. Mm, mm, mm. We got lost. We got lost. So it's almost like it's like y'all both were suffering some sort of loss here. And this could have been really hard. Like really, really. Yeah, this could have been really hard. But I mean, look. Y'all look how this is coming out. So we got lost, right? So like I said, y'all both could have been in the same energy. When you meet this person, y'all both could be in the same energy, right? Both could be in a dark space. But it's like after it seems like it couldn't get any worse, you find a friend, right? And it's like a loyal companion is the energy here. Trust, honest, and compatibility. Yes. And look, you go from this disturbing scenario here. You go from this disturbing scenario with this nightmare to sweet dreams. Yes. Of sweet dreams to marriage. Mm, mm, mm. It scares you. It scares you, right? Why? Mm, because of the mental. It kind of scared. It's like this scared you at first because you were paranoid. It's like, I've been through this. I've had somebody do this before, come in loving and kind, and then flip the script on me and turn it, these sweet dreams into a nightmare. But this is a person who is not, they're not trying to play games. They're not trying to have you stuck on them and treat you like whatever. They're not trying to have you in captivity, right? So it's like this person has some sort of idea to try to get you out of this paranoid state right here, this state of being mentally drained, mentally imprisoned, right? Overthinking and worrying. So this person is like, what can I do? Right? Okay. They could be meditating at a beach, trying to figure out like how they can pull you in. So that's exactly what they could have done. Like how they can think of a look $1 million idea to pull you in with the idea in a trunk. They're trying to think of a winning plan here. They're thinking of a winning plan. Mm-hmm. To bring you out of that stagnation, to bring you out of that energy into this energy. Yeah, because somebody sees you. You have been seen. And you will live and learn, honey. You will certainly live and learn. Oh yeah, this is a person who's gonna be whipping it up. They're gonna be whipping up all sorts of things, trying different stuff, seeing what works, seeing what don't work. Okay? It's like they're gonna learn your taste in all things. It's the energy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So somebody could be seeing that you have a lot of pressure on you, or that it's, it's stressful. It's a stressful situation when you're carrying, right? It's a stressful situation. So this person is coming in here for sure to collaborate with you. They are. They're coming in to collaborate with you. It's like this is somebody who is coming in to help you break those old bonds, those old ties, okay? So that you can go into a free commitment, not one where you feel caged and stuck and like somebody playing mind games with you, like somebody trying to bully you. They trying to break those chains, right? And they don't want nothing for it. They doing it out of sheer love. Okay? They doing it out of sheer love. So yeah, this is a person who's gonna look, you got the little table with everything you need. This is a person who is coming in to help take care of you during this. Okay? They like, look, this is somebody, look, they're gonna be trying to catch the time. So it's like they're gonna be round the clock with it. They're gonna be on time. Management plan organized, yes, they're gonna be around the clock with it. And it's like they gonna be right with you. Like when you get to the point where you in this bubble, this person is gonna help you protest. Like, no, she is not going here. She is not going there. Da 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 da. She's supposed to be on bed rest, like the doctor said. So good news. It is good news indeed. Look, what I said, bed rest. It's gonna be good news for him because it's a time that y'all get to come together. Relaxation goals. Okay, it's like you rest while I grind. Yes. You stay in this peaceful state, you stay meditating, all of that. Inner peace, simplicity, and meditation. That's exactly what it says. But yeah, it's like somebody decided to keep a child. So that was the whole thing. It's like they didn't know whether or not they were gonna keep the child because it's like their daddy was a nightmare. Baby daddy was a nightmare. Baby daddy gonna try to come in and fight the man because he see the man taking care of you and doing everything they a man supposed to do that he didn't do. And he ain't gonna like that. So that's why it was like, cause I was wondering like why would a person not want a person to have a baby, you know? It's different scenarios, of course, but I was wondering what this scenario was because it just came up all of a sudden, like, why? Why they don't want them to have the baby, you know? That's the first question. Why they don't want them to have the baby? But it's because they were selfish. They were selfish, right? And they could have been the one that actually has some sort of career or something going on where they don't want no kid because they may feel like you'll put them on child support or whatever the case is. But hey, as long as you take care of your child, you know, I don't see a reason to be put on child support unless you just prefer it to be that way. But you know, there are some spiteful women out here or whatever that will put a man on child support. So this is somebody who was, baby daddy was thinking about his coins. Baby daddy was thinking about his coins, y'all. Mm, mm, mm. At the end of the day. Mm, mm, mm. At the bottom of the deck. You don't see this coming. You don't see it coming, but it's fate. It's fate. And one thing about fate, you can't run from it. You can't run from it. Look, you trapped in your own fate. But it's your justice, though. Ain't that so? Whew, you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in with your girl. I'm about to get ready for bed because it's late. And I gotta get up early in the morning. Okay, I think I'll be up before the crows. Oh, I said crows. I was not thinking about a crow. I was thinking about a rooster. Wow, that's very significant. So that could be a sign. That could be a sign if you start seeing a bunch of crows. Be on the lookout. Be on the lookout. That's all I can say. But I did mean to say roosters. I be up before. I think I be up before the roosters because I don't hear the roosters crowing. That's what I meant to say. I don't hear the roosters crowing. How y'all feeling tonight? Are y'all feeling fantabulous? So before I go, I got a few people in the chat. Before I go, does anyone want to ask a question? Anybody has a question they want asked before I leave out of here? Yay, nay. Free question? Anybody? Because I actually have not done like a QA stream in a while. Free questions and answers. I haven't done one in a while. I have not. I've been MIA. But I actually been on TikTok more, so if you want to check out that platform, you can go ahead and tip on over to TikTok. So I take it there's no questions to be asked. Well, anyway, thank you for tuning in. And if you're watching me and you know me, hit me up. Hit me up. Hit my line. Okay? Hit my line. Because I might miss you too. You know? I might just miss you too. Hit my line. Toodaloo. I'm out of here.